Hi, my name is Leslie Williams, and I teach here at Cary Academy in the middle school math department. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our department, and we're going to start with our overall philosophy and then go into some examples. So our philosophy is that we want students to be able to apply the math they learn in real life situations, to make sense out of math, to build logic and analytical thinking skills, and all those skills that they will be able to apply in many subject areas as they get older. In sixth grade, here are some examples of some of the problem solving skills that we build or problems that we use to build those skills. So you see, we don't just teach fractions, we don't just teach decimals. It's an application of these concepts to everyday problems that kids might encounter. We also have them working at different levels depending on where they are so that we can meet students where they are. So some students will be working with problems like you see here with monomials and exponents, while as some other students will be working with the application of fractions and decimals. And all of our students will get a strong core. When we talk about problems like mean, median, and mode, we are not just asking kids to calculate those. We're going to take all of these concepts to the next level of application and problem solving. We're going to be teaching symbols and how to read symbols in mathematics and to understand the language of mathematics. So here's an example where we don't just ask for the area. You have to actually understand perimeter and area to find the area. In seventh grade, here are some different projects that we encounter. The first being financial literacy. If a student doesn't understand compound interest and how that affects both savings and debt, they can end up in a lot of trouble when they become adults. So we spend time talking about that. Then the students are going to do research into a career of interest from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And they're going to take the data they find and create a budget. And then from the budget, they're going to come up with long-term and short-term savings and see how much money they will have after a certain amount of time in order to retire. When we talk about long-term versus short-term savings. We also have some Robert Kiyosaki games for the kids in which they learn about concepts such as profit, passive, and active income, good debt versus bad debt, expenses, these kinds of concepts. In our migration collaboration project in the seventh grade, this is a project that world history, language arts, and math all work together on. The kids read Refugee during the summer. That is their summer reading. And this is a book about 3 different refugees. It's a fictional book, but it's based on true experiences. And we get to see 3 different refugees coming from 3 different countries trying to escape with their lives and why they left those countries and what it was like for them trying to leave those countries. And all of these kids have different religions, they come from different parts of the world and different time. So after the kids learn about migration and do some research, in math, we do a design thinking project in which students use Tinkercad to create an engineering solution to a migration issue that they research. And so this gives kids an opportunity to both build spatial skills as well as have some practice with CAD software, which is software that all students should be exposed to in this day and age. Our end of the year project is the kite project, where students build kites and get to fly them, and they apply such principles as the Pythagorean theorem and trigonometry, as well as proportions. So you can see the kids having a lot of fun. In 8th grade, some of the projects include an algebra architecture project. In this case, students apply algebra to every part of building their house. Here they are using the cutter and working together, collaborating. And again, everything from working with the solar panels to the sides of the house is all based on working with equations and concepts in algebra. The next project is one where students use a kit to create a kite, and then they fly the kite and collect data. As they collect data, they then determine patterns and the best fit line using a graphing calculator. The students have to come up with conclusions based on this project using a scatter plot that they developed with a line of regression, and you can see the kinds of concepts that they are studying. So for more information, please contact Pat Martin. She is our middle school math department chair at pat_martin@caryacademy.org. Thank you.